Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel, and we are here to plan and discuss tomorrow's strategy. I'm just posting the link across multiple groups, so give me one moment so that we can have more people joining with us and we can discuss thoroughly. Okay, so it's done. All right, so I am pretty much it. Hi Kagan, hi Deepak, hi Uttam, hi Choli, Sat Shri Akal. So I am ready with my system. I hope you all had a great day. At least I had a wonderful day. It panned out exactly what I wanted. So I'm pretty happy about it. Let me see. Hi Kalyan Bhai. Hi Julio Escobar. Hi Jess Sat Shri Akal. Hi Ankur. Hi Special. Okay. Pleasant good evening to you. Hi Sai. Good evening. Hi Socrates. Hi IG Lakwinder Singh Ji Sat Shri Akal. Hi Amy. Hi Maruta. Hi MTN. MTN, I don't know your name. Can you give me your name, bye? I don't know your name. I'm doing good. That's all right, Saurabh. If you missed it today, there's always tomorrow. Don't let it come on your head. You can always do the same thing tomorrow. Just stick to your plan. Hi, Chirag. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, MP. So let me just go onto my YouTube. And hi, Ramesh. Yes, I was anticipating this. Ajit Singh. Thank you, Ajit Singh. Ramesh, yes, because that 4620 range was never broken. So when we have a range or acting as a support, it's not breaking, then it has to go up. Hi, Francis. Hi, JK. Hi, Mr. Baga. Hi, Nagaraj. Hi, Umesh. So first and foremost thing which I want to tell you is, let me also open investing.com, because I was not even worried about what do you call FOMC. We discussed back to back days that yes, it's going to announce and it will not really matter. What matters is this. This. This is really, really important. It can make or break our sentiment. This has not, like, their monetary policy, it's been pushing 120 billion since 2013. It was like 40 billion to begin with. Then 80 billion came in with Corona. So it's about $120 billion. It's the same amount which FOMC is pushing as stimulus into the markets, indirectly into the equity markets. This has not changed. So if you go back to the SPY, because SPY most of the people use, I'll explain this on SPY. I'm taking 5. In fact, I need more days. Let me attach a time frame. I need a custom one. Time interval is 20 years. Aggregation is weeks. Add. Also need max available. 2-month add. Okay. Now, if you see here, this is monthly. This is by monthly. Okay. Now, I don't know how many of you are trading since early 2000s, but this was SPY. We had QE1, QE2 coming right in this range when the market bounced. Then we had stagnation in 2011, 2013 range. Here in 2013 came the European stimulus or QE3 in FOMC. And this ran all the way. This 40 billion program is running. FOMC was doing here, then they took it out. They did here, took it out. Then this was Corona, so they invested a lot, and now they're taking it out again. But this was never taken away. Tomorrow, it's going to be the very first time when this 40 billion and again here, $80 billion, which was introduced, is going to be decided. This is totally unknown. Looking at the inflation, looking at the pressure of commodities across Europe, this could be really surprise where the European Central Bank takes its direction. So that's why I wanted to close everything, because I'm not sure about ECB. I wanted to take a cue, understand what is going to happen tomorrow morning, and then take my process from there. But today, the important thing was that ES was able to hit its important range, which it was struggling. It came right here, but never broke below 46.20 on 30-minute candles. Like it's there. This is after 9:30. You see right here, it's holding this, and this is 12 o'clock where it has a morning star. And people who do not understand this, look at the significance of this. Boom, 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 boom. Not even a stopper. That's why this is called ultimate candlestick pattern, because most of the time it works out really well. This is always a shakeout. It shakes out many people who are worried, oh, I'm going to lose here. Wait for the next candle. If you see something like this, that's give you confidence. At this time, we added Facebook, we added Google, we added AMD, added like early in the morning. I discussed AMD on my channel to add again, Amazon, and that's about it. And they ran pretty much really nicely. I did Microsoft on my end, but I was sure here that this is going to work out, and boom. In between. Thank you, Ajit. Hi, Umesh. Hi, Deepak. Hi, Saurabh. Hi, Shreyas. Hey, Kumar. Hi, Deepak. Thanks, Deepak. It was not confidence. It's just the facts I read. Hi, Amit. Hi, Shashank. Hi, Ramesh. Yes, Ramesh. 7:45 ET. You're going to have European Central Bank. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, David. So now, what should we do? Let's see. So this is again a good setup. And as I said, we are making inverted head and shoulders, which I mentioned right here, potential inverted head and shoulders. We completed that today. We were already discussing about this last night, and today we completed that. So we are on the verge for a breakout for 4478, 4479, 4479 and beyond. 4479 and then ultimate is 5100. But looking at the first target, 4779, we're gonna hit. And again, remember these are March futures. I'm not using December futures anymore. December futures are at a premium of about 10 points, and I'm not looking into them. I'm looking at the March futures. Second thing, look at this regression channel line. It took the support here again, took the support of 34 EMA, and then as soon as it went above 46.68, it was bazooka. It never stopped right from there. So now I'm extremely bullish. Like I was bullish for the last 2 days, and people were just questioning me why I'm doing so bullish. But I had my reasons. Now I want to go long from here for a target of 4779. So if we look here, this was met, this was met. Now we need to hit 4779. Before 4779, we need to hit the previous all-time high 4740. So that will be the target. And we need to buy above 4700. 4705 should be fine. 4704. 4705. Stop loss is pretty confined here. It's only this much. 4690, 91 area. There's not much wiggle room in the long side. And I will explain you why. If we do this and European Central Bank gives a thumbs up that they are not able to, there's something positive, like they're able to contain the inflation, or they are not cutting down on stimulus, something positive from them, they will hit this as soon as like 10 o'clock or even before. If they say they are doing the tapering and market turns its direction, that could be really, really ugly. So I'm still 70% positive that ECB will not hit us so bad with the bad news. Instead, they will give us something positive to carry on and continue. But there's always a possibility. So if we break 4691, stop loss, I'm just taking 4705. We could come down to 4668 because the 12 EM is right there. The Fibonacci is right there. We can come down to that. And then is 4627, which is 34 EM. There is a possibility. That's why I'm still giving it 30%. But I'm most likely towards the positive bias, but I wanted to see that outcome upfront rather than regretting later, because I have lost enough on the overnight positions and I did not want to take any risk, and I closed my positions. Triple Q, as I said, like look at all these comments. Test of support, Morningstar, inside weeks, test of support, test of support, test of support, test of support. Everything worked like that, right? That's why I was even confident that yes, we are not going down. Even I had a 10-minute call in the afternoon on Telegram channel in my lunch break. I told that Tesla can go up because it's holding that 929 area. Reddy, I don't even know what you are meaning by news. This is not a news. This is economic number. So you need to have a clarity between the news and the economic numbers. So coming to Triple Q, I am, see again, look at the magic. Came right to the bottom of that regression channel, tested it, bounced, did a full engulfing of the previous candle, roughly making a morning star, and it's inverted head and shoulders as well. Touched the neckline, but I wanted to break above 399.57. This will be an ultimate breakout. If this happens, because see, we have struggled a lot in this area. Let me change the color to, you see right here, we have struggled a lot. If we break out from this, this is our first point of roadblock, and then the all-time high, which is 408. Then this is our next target. We just need to have a breakout from here. You see, there's only one moment in the past that yes, this is the candle which went up, and as soon as it went up, it went above this 402 area. So I need to have a green candle above this. If we can open, or if we can have a 30-minute candle closing above this, that's my thumbs up, and I will not even look at shorting the market. I will simply go long and will carry on to my positions. I'm not even thinking of shorting anything on triple Q, but I wanted to go above 399.57, which is actually a pain point. So triple Q test of support, I'm not even considering this, deleting it from my list. If something happens, because I'm just treating it 30%, we'll see below 391. If it goes, then we'll change our trades. 399.57 above. That's about almost a %, 3/4%. Stop loss is 396 here. Target is 402.74 and 408.57 along with 417. Gary, actually, I wanted to buy a firm. It came to 113 and then closed at 110, 111 area. I'll talk about that. Chirag, what are your thoughts on this one? I have a position in FSLR in one of my accounts, and we'll discuss about that. I did not even do my scan. Let me just do my scan. So this is the open equal to low high scan. Let's see. The only left were two. The open high. So it doesn't matter. Let me just check on inside days as well. There should not be any inside days today. Yeah, no inside days. So good. So triple Q, these are my ultimate targets. Apple hit 178 area, which it was looking for. Again, it tested the support, bounced right from it, closed above 178.28. Now 178.28 is an extremely good stop loss for going long. All right, so stop loss is now Apple is positive. See, Apple tested our target, it's moving towards 180. So now neutral from this is total positive by above 179 to 180 area, I will say in the range. Stop loss is 178.28. Target is 180.97. We might hit this pretty quickly. And then the next one is 182.13. Above that, I have a target of 185 roughly. So I'm going to take 185 target in Apple. And Apple was a front lead today. So 70%. Airbnb kind of recovered. It came into that range once again, 165. It's setting up for a very good move. It's just a clarity on Omnicon, and maybe it's coming. It's dodgy, and it's like, if you look at the move from all the way 208, it came down here making dodgies. If we can have a green candle tomorrow towards 175, 178, that is going to be really great. It's like, if you want to call this a hammer, yes, it's a hammer. Bigger body would have done excellent support to my thesis, but looking at after hours, it's looking really good. So now it's exactly in this area, buy above 171, 168. Targets will get updated to 175.70, 175.70. Second is 178.46, which is the 34 EMA. And I'm still giving it neutral because it has to break out. It has to break out. It went down to 160 in the morning, but it has to break out. Affirm again, like it's actually making a morning star right here after a very long dip, and in the after hours it's showing some strength, but still I would like to do a short here. I wanted to come around 114 and I would like to short this. I will change my stance on this once we close above this trend line. So in this case, I still want to short this on rise, but I want to do it near 1425 and my stop loss is 118.72. Pick up this trade if you really want to. If market is weak, this will be the first hook to go down. 117 is the 12 EMA and the regression channel long-term trend line is matching or meeting it at the same time. So there's a high potential that yes, it may get some really good resistance in this zone. You may think that yes, it can move higher. Yes, it will move higher, but will it sustain? That's a very big question here on a firm. I'm still negative on this. One more reason is look at where is the study? Look at the volume profile so that we can have better clarity. See, in this area, it has good resistance. You see this red block right here, good resistance area. As soon as we leave this, we have gaps and we are still below the long-term channel. So if we go down, this can really go down very quickly. All right, so keep an eye on this. I will not go long in this. If you want to go, you still have like $5 to go, but I would prefer this to be my short candidate if market reverses the direction. So that's my take on a firm. AMD did all my targets today. In fact, beat me on all my targets. I picked up AMD in the morning and I mentioned everybody in my Telegram channel to pick it up. Hopefully everybody did that because it was right here, AMD positive. As I said, it was setting up for a beautiful morning star candle. 1 second. It's a beautiful morning star candle on AMD. Not a firm, AMD. It's a beautiful morning star on AMD. Yesterday, I said it's very positive. I want to go long and it's coming in that area. So I would like to buy this at 143, 144 area. If it comes, I would love to do that. I was not buying it here. It respected this. So this is positive. Morning star. Now I want to stop loss is 142.88. That's the 12 EMA. I want to buy this above 149 because 149 has been a killer for AMD, and or you can buy this like in like if you get a chance, not above, buy near one or buy in the range 145 to 147. If you can get this, that's ultimate. Target is 149.50. 149.50 is Fibonacci, and then the next target is 154.80. And I'm extremely bullish here, 70%. AMD. Amazon gave all the targets 3420, 3460. Done. And people were saying that yes, it's making head and shoulders. As I said, it has always bounced from this area. It repeated the same thing. It came here uh, initially, bottom of this area, and then bounced and tried to close right at that 34 EMA, 3467. So this will move higher. Uh, this time, if it breaks out, it should give extremely bullish move in Amazon. So I am positive. Plus, it's making a morning star, a clear morning star. You can see red, green, and big green. So, and by now, I assume you all must have understood the importance of morning stars and evening stars. They work like a charm if you use them properly and give you extremely good opportunities. Stop loss is 3460. Buy above, buy anything, like buy up 3460. In fact, let's make 3424 as stop loss. Target is 3495 and 3511, 3576. Now it's 70%. Buy above 3460. This has some serious strength, Amazon now. $70. If we break 3576 on the weekly, take the next week calls over the weekend. You will like have really good returns on them. A firm has cup and handle. Let me just check, Anthony. On which time frame you see? See, this cup and handle was, it tried and failed right here. If it goes up like here, if you want to call this cup and handle, this is the cup and the handle. It tried to bounce, it should come here, then it becomes cup and handle. Right now, it's not there. Right now, it's in this stage. If it bounces and comes here, then it becomes cups and handle. Then this line meets the neckline and then becomes cup and handle, and then it breaks out. If you want to play in between this area, you could be like in a game where you don't know what's going to happen. But if you enter here, you're definitely going to make good money. So there's ample gap here which needs to be tackled. That's why I'm saying there's a high potential. It may not even do that. Sort of evening star is just opposite of it. Coin again, it actually did not do anything, but it tested 1, 2, 3, 4 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's making its range greater every day. It just needs to like break above today's high, and we will hit this, we will hit this, and we will hit this. Just a matter of a day or two. It's more dependent on Bitcoin. So my trade is still open, but it's not a morning star anymore. So I will just remove that. Buy near 260, which is correct. Stop loss, I would say now is 256. Target is 265, which is this one, and 273.55. And one thing you need to remember while trading coin does move on Thursdays and Fridays and will give you ample opportunity. Along with coin, you have a stock called W. This moves on Thursday and Friday. Cat moves on Thursday and Friday. These two stocks give you ample opportunity on Thursday and Friday to trade. Just keep them in mind. D-Dog. D-Dog tried to break out today once it went down and was successful from 160. Like my target was about uh 172, 170, 279. It almost came there to that EMA, and you see there's still a gap between N12 and 34, which is giving you a positive sentiment. Now it can go further higher towards 184. Stop loss will be now 170. From neutral, it is positive. See, again, we discussed all this positive yesterday, and all these stocks worked according to that. Point is, if you have a plan and if you want to like use that plan, do not get influenced. Like earlier, I used to get influenced when somebody used to give me an article or somebody gives me a phone call that no, this is going to happen, or so I read an alert somewhere. That has not worked for me. That's why when I'm trading, I'm just looking at the price action. I'm looking at the plan which I prepared right now. When there's no market pressure, nobody is pinging me, nobody's calling me on my phone and telling me there's no position, I'm not in loss. I am making a decision completely with clarity. So when I use this information and compare this in the real time chart, it may not work all the time, but if it works, it will give you ample chances to make a trade. You don't need to trade everything, pick up one or two. I picked AMD, Amazon, Facebook, Google. I didn't even look at any, in fact, Microsoft as well. I did not look anything else. So just giving clarity, make a plan, whatever way you want to do it, make a plan and follow that. And do not get influenced by anybody unless you see yourself in the price action. So D-Dog now stop loss is 170. Target is 184. 184.82. 196, which is about 20%. But yes, it's a potential target because it's going to be included in NASDAQ. And now that push will come both in Airbnb as well as in D-Dog. So you can, like, I can NQ add. Buy above 173, which is above the crossover of 1234. And these are the two targets. If it runs above, just enter into this trade. If you trade D-Dog, I do not trade D-Dog, but if you're in this trade, just enter and go long. Facebook, since 305, it's running exactly right here. It bounced, coming into this area. This is really a pain for Facebook. I want this to be breached. If it breaches, this is the only trade which I would love to go long blindly, because it has been rejected in this range for a long time. Now I want this to be out and break out of this 342.90. Stop loss is 388, 338.88. Above this 345, and I have a target of 365 in between. I do not have anything breaking me towards this area. Maybe 360 at one time. So I'm extremely bullish on Facebook, which have been there since 305 area. I'm still holding my March calls of 350. If you are interested, I even mentioned in my Telegram channel, I'm holding that and I'm not selling it. Buy about 342.90. If anything, like if one trade I have to pick in the entire market blindly, this will be the Facebook. 345.23. 355. 365.90. I'm 80% confident. Julie, I will post that Telegram link in the channel. Let me do that because every time people ask, and I've made my channel Pelosi because I'm a fan of. It's dedicated. Deepak, yes, I said I'm not selling my. Here's a Telegram channel link. I'm not selling my Facebook. Like Lucid Motors, I'm not selling. I'm even holding Boeing, so I'm not selling them either. But this is my trade. Facebook is my best trade. It's a continuation. And that's the power of inside week. The market was weak. Facebook gave us good money yesterday. Facebook gave us good money today. Google. Google was another trade which I wanted. And as I said, if it breaks over 28.97, it will not stop. It hit 2900, which is 34, 2913, which is the 12 EMA. And I exited my position right here. But now this will become a stop loss. Enter with a stop loss of this, and you should be good. Test of resistance is continuation. Now test of buy about 29.13 will be now the stop loss. Targets are the same, 29.80 and 30.19. Lucid Motors. I have to check on Amazon inside week. Lucid is making higher highs, higher lows, positive. I'll just keep everything similar in Lucid. It's bullish engulfing, higher highs, higher lows, buy above what do you call 42.20. Let's everything else is same. I really do not have to change anything in Lucid Motors. Microsoft above 331, it almost went down to 335. Again tested this channel bottom which we created here last night. That's why the trend lines are always important. This is a very simple system. There's hardly an indicator. Use the trend line, use the regression lines. They are ultimate, like a clear book, which will tell you enter here, exit here. All you need to do is join the lows, join the tops, and you will have the trend lines. If you cannot do that, I have given you a tool, regression channel, with multiple coefficients. Use that. That is going to change your trading. Bullish engulfing, extremely positive now. Like Microsoft will breach all-time highs. Now my stop loss will be the 12 EMA. It closed over the 12 EMA, 333.90. I will keep my stop losses very clear, 333.90. Buy above this area, I would say 336. 35, 36. Target is 338, which is this one, and 342. Netflix yesterday tested 585 area, which was the support. Today it did the same thing, almost tested that region, but making a morning star, a clear morning star. Red, dodgy, green, top to bottom, morning star, tick. You know what to do. Hit this, hit this. Stop loss is this. That's a simple trade. Netflix stop loss is now 690. See, once you have that clarity in mind, you know what exactly you want to do. You have your targets, you have your orders, you know what you need to do. It changes the game. QCOM, QCOM again tested that, and we wanted to go above 183. Target was 191. It's there. Next is 202. It will do that. Stop loss is now updated to 186. Target is 202. Buy above 190. 190. Yep, 190. Extremely positive. 70%. Shopify. I really wanted to add Shopify, but I had so many positions I could not. But again, it bounced. As I explained last time, Jerry, I think we were discussing this yesterday, that it will bounce from here. Again, it bounced right from that area. So I'm going to be positive on this. Anytime it goes above 1376, Shopify test of support 1376. Stop loss is clearly defined. It can hit 1420, 1497. 70% positive. Snow, I'm removing it because there's something which I'm not sure on. Snow happened overnight. So I'm just getting it out. Instead, I'm including NVIDIA. NVIDIA, a clear morning star. I do not have to say anything here. Now you should all be able to find the morning stars. It's a very simple thing. Buy about today's high 305. Like anything above 305, in fact 30, let's say 7. So that stop loss is 303.50. Target is 323. 323, 334. And it can easily hit all this with Morningstar. Tesla, again, like held that 929 area, one time, two time. It's not ready to fill this gap, which is thumbs up positive. Managed to close up the trend line positive, making a Morningstar after hours running almost 2% higher. Can hit 1020, 1046. 1020. Let me make 1020. And I even said last night that there is a good traction of calls on Tesla on 1000. So it's gonna come 1020, and then it can come here to 1071. Stop loss will be 951. Buy above today's high, which is 979. A good risk reward, excellent opportunity for Tesla. Walmart, if you really want to trade Walmart in this market, it's a choice, but I will not do that. Again, it's making higher high, higher low, positive. Higher high, higher low. Target is still 149, 152. I'm just reducing it to 60% because it's losing that momentum. Stop loss is 143.80. Yes, that's the only stop loss. Buy above 146. So I'm 99% bullish with one short candidate. And let's see how the market gives us opportunity tomorrow. I wanted to see more stocks, but no, it's not giving that. It's just making higher moves. But again, I want to see it in the morning where we are heading. Or let me just share the Zoom link. I want to do it quickly. I don't want to get late tonight. So it's right here. You can ask all those questions and let me just read your comments in between. Let me start from bottom. Arvind, 12 EMA 30 is, but it made a morning star. So morning star is really, really good. So if anybody wants to discuss, you can raise your hand and then we can discuss. Yes, Arvind.
Yeah, so I think the Tesla, does it look like 12 EMA is lower than 34 now?
I just said that it's making a morning star on Tesla.
Yeah, I got that. But you see that indicator also, right? The EMA thing.
I do see that, but this is a powerful indicator.
Okay,
Even
so
for
this
this to continue,
invalidates.
no, one
Mm-hmm.
more thing, that candle and these EMAs, they try to live near each other. If they are far, like if it is far, it will come down. If it is
Okay,
far in the bottom, it will go up and meet it. So even in
okay,
that case, we have the possibility of it going at least 1020.
okay, got it. Because I have a Tesla call like from Monday, so I'm still holding it. And one more thing is like if you have any recommendation on like I'm trying to move out of Robinhood and getting into like
See,
either.
I use E-Trade, I use Toss. You can use any
Mm-hmm.
of them. I paid like
Okay.
in Toss, I paid more than $15,000 commission this year. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a choice you have to make. You want to save that
I'm
money?
a small trader, like have a low profile, so I was
Even
choosing
if
between like.
even if you have a
Mhm.
profile of 5,000, that's
Yeah.
not a small profile. It's just that you have to take one trade at one time and you will make good money. Do not like
Yeah.
boggle down by that fact that yes, you have 5,000. Have you seen somebody like if I give you, let's say 1,000, you can convert 1,000 into 2,000. Have you seen somebody converting 50,000 to 100,000 in a single day, or 1
Yeah.
million to 2
Right.
million, right? So higher money brings more pressure.
Hmm.
Take 5,000, try to get 6,000, cash out 1,000, play again with 5,000.
Yeah. I'm trying to use that strategy. Like I was down below 25 with margin, so I almost hit my margin, but like AMD saved me. So thanks for that.
That's fine.
Mm.
Like one of my option account was decimated. I was left with only 5,000, in fact, less than 5,000. And
Mm-hmm.
today I covered everything in that account.
Yeah. 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 Thank you.
No problem, buddy. Hi, Momin.
Hey, hello, Naval. Thank you so much. And today was a great day. Everything was just it was falling into place, which was great. Thank you. So, if you don't mind, I mean, you shared on the Telegram that it was that was a really good comeback. So, do you mind just sharing some details and what should we learn from it?
See, I have uh, I got screwed 2 times in the last 1 week. Uh, I had Shopify OCO order.
Yeah,
Okay.
you told us about that, right? Like
Yes.
by default
It,
it took 10.
it took 13K from me. I had BA overnight over the weekend, 205 calls, 25 lots. I bought them last minute at 375, sold them at 45 cents.
Wow.
This two really hit me. Okay. So now what I did was I looked at, I was left with this money. Okay. And I had 3 day trade left because I was down with $25,000. I had 3 trade days left. First, I picked up AMD this morning. I picked up AMD at 2.8, no, 2.6 practically. I posted 2.8 in the group because by that time the price was risen. I picked it up because I was first positive in AMD because it was matching. Second thing, if you look at the Telegram channel, I will lose this. But if you look at the Telegram channel, I mentioned about AMD that yes, it's showing strength. I posted the chart even yesterday and today. Both the 2 days we took AMD. Now, when you are looking at a stock, you see that market is falling, but AMD is not falling. That's a simple theory to go along in that. And I have shared this theory. So I took this contract. I took whatever it came from, like 5,400. I sold them at 9,600. No, 8,600. Yes, 8,600. It was 3,200 profit. 8,600. Then I added Facebook. When I posted that chart, 330 calls. I converted 330, 8,600 to 10,600. Then I had Amazon 3,400 calls, which I bought 2 lots for 29 price. I sold one at 56, one at 64. I did that. I had Square, which I closed in loss of 2,000. So that was one trade which I was like carrying from previous day. And then I had a Google trade again, which was based on my setup. I picked up 2,900 calls, 13.8, sold them at 29.
Perfect. Perfect. So the Facebook like 330 calls are in addition to 335 call you have for the March, right? March expiration.
350
So
calls are in my separate account, which I will not touch.
that's your long on that. Like you just hold on.
I'm just leaving it to eternity. Jab that day will come, I will think about it. I
Yeah,
have couple of, not couple, multiple accounts. Some of them which I don't even touch. March calls are in there. I'm not going to touch them.
that is to like just to cover the 25K limit for the day
No, I
trade,
don't
right?
even look at 25. It's much more than 50,000. So it's not about 25,000. I have spy calls which are about like 20,000, which I bought for 900. I have Lucid Motors, which I bought for 480. Now they're still trading at $20. One time they went to $30. I have Boeing calls which are zero almost, and I have Facebook. I don't touch that account. Once I buy
So
it, I just leave it.
so they are all expiring like next sometime next year, 6 months, 10 months from now,
Next year,
kind
two
of.
years, yes.
Wow. Yeah,
And I
good,
don't
good.
invest too much. I invest like 1,000, and that's it. I just leave them.
Mm. One thing which I really learn and appreciate from your channel is to only invest in well-known companies like Facebook, Tesla, and things like that. I haven't burned so much of money like chasing the those small cap stocks really. So it's truly appreciate. So one other thing, like so the you talk about the stop loss, right? So is it a mental stop loss you have? Because
See,
with the so many positions.
I have explained it so many times. I'll do it one more time. That this is 30-minute candle close stop loss. I do not put stop loss on my option. I wait for a candle to close below this price. 30-minute candle if closes, I will exit. Otherwise, I will hold my positions no matter what. And you will see sometimes there is a spike which will bring it down. In 5 minutes, it will retrace it back and then go up. So I don't want to lose my position in that.
Right. I guess my question was, I mean, with so many positions here and there, and you're
I
like
don't keep
you're
so many positions. I only keep positions which I can handle, 2 or 3 at max.
I guess that's the art I have to learn, because you're working is the business hours and you're trying to trade
That's why
and
I'm
you're
saying I plan this because I know what I'm trying to do.
right.
So if you do it in runtime, in real time, then it's become very difficult.
Mm. One other thing, like no, this it's kind of on my own thing. Like no, I have to learn how to manage my time between the work and the trading. Like the often time trading takes up so much of consume so much of your time that you that you are
Yeah.
falling behind.
Work is your first and utmost priority. Focus on that. That's your bread and butter. If you get time, spend time while you're commuting, spend time in the night, half an hour, 45 minutes, prepare yourself, and then you will see you will do not have to stick onto the screen. I do
Yeah,
not stick to
yeah,
the screen throughout the day.
true.
All right, I have another call
But
to
yep,
take.
please,
All right,
thank you.
no worries. Hi, Surendra.
पाजी एक बार IWM देख सकता है IWM
Sure, IWM. IWM is making a comeback for sure. It's making a morning star right here, a perfect morning star. Can go for 220 and 224. If it hits 224, which is most likely tomorrow, it can go higher from there.
okay and how about Square
Square, I had the position today and I booked it in loss when it went down, but it came up and bounced really nicely. It went down and it bounced from 38 above 50. It's holding 172 area. It will test 186. Initially, when I entered into this position, I had the same thought, but now I have confirmation it's a morning star. So if I have to add one more, because I want to make it 20, I will add Square here.
oh that will be great
Like Square or PayPal, both are I was avoiding them for quite a long, but now they are in my radar. It is 177.55, 184.73. That's all right.
thank you
No worries. Let me read the chat first. Hey, Ruben, it's Kama Ninja. Yes. Yes, special key. Special KQ. Can you also give me your name? It's easy to call you from there. Yes, I use 30-minute. Thank you, Vijay. Thanks, Julio. Learned a big lesson from you today. What did you learn, man? Can you check CRM? I will check CRM. Let me make a note. CRM. Couple of people wanted to check on Disney. Palantir, FSLR. FSLR, Palantir. Palantir, why you are stuck with Palantir? it's a dead company, man. It's every time I put money in this, I could have done better. Can you sub Dow stocks? Sure, Disney I'm picking up. IWM we discussed. Facebook, Amazon, Google potential, yes. Let's start with CRM first. CRM needs to break above 260 area. It is still holding that gap. So I want this to touch at least 262. Once it does, it can move higher. So CRM is setting up for a good move. Hi, Manoj.
Hi, Naval. Thank you. I have a question for you related to this high beta stock you trade, like for example, Google you did, and then
They are not high beta stocks.
okay, they're not high beta. My question was related to the spread, right? I looked at Google as well as Amazon both,
Mhm.
and I found Google has like $3.50 spread, as well as Amazon has close to $3 spread, the one that you bought. So you place market orders, or you put
I always buy a market.
always buy any market order?
Like that's a very bad habit, but I do not want to miss opportunity. So when I'm waiting for something, it's coming in my range, I just buy at market because I believe that if I can get it as an opportunity, I can easily cover $200-300. So I don't mind. I sell on market, I buy on market.
Okay. And you do it on the toss, or you are doing with E-Trade? Because I put an order today for Tesla. It has a close to $2 spread, and as soon as I put it, it filled it at the upper price. Basically, it filled it more than ask actually.
That's fine.
Immediately I was in loss, right? Because
That's
if you
fine.
buy like 3 or 4 lots, right, you are in loss immediately by $600 to $800.
Manoj, it doesn't matter because if that stock is running as per your expectation, because when you're entering with some clarity that yes, this stock can move in at least 20 points. That's why you're putting like $5,000 or $6,000 by buying multiple lots. Okay. So if $200-300 is killing you, then better to buy only one and wait.
Okay. Okay. I think that's the question I had. Thank you.
No worries. Hi, Jerry.
Hey, Naval. Glad you had a really good day today.
Yep. Thank you.
I had a question about, sorry, I'm trying to find my chart.
You want to share your screen?
Yeah, I can share my screen. Give me a minute.
Raman, MU has a target of 88, 94 and 93. So I'm really bullish on MU.
So this is my chart on PayPal. I think you went over it, but I was kind of looking at my chart when you talked about it. I was wondering what you thought about my chart. I know I was seeing, I'm looking for a target around 198, I think. Around 190, 197.
Let me just check PayPal because PayPal I posted in my other. It closed about the 12 EMA. It's looking for one. I'm looking for 204 target practically.
204.
Yes.
Okay. So you're looking for over here. I guess you're looking for this resistance over here.
Yes, somewhere here. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm looking. I'm first. I guess.
And you see your purple line, purple EMA is also coming there. That's about 204, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. The 34 EMA.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So your aim is for that. So first, you're waiting for a close. I'm assuming above 192.
Yeah, it closed right above that. The 12 EMA of that. Now I am positive.
I really like the weekly on PayPal as well. The weekly looks really good.
Weekly is just after the earnings, so I will not have like confidence on the inside week. But if you have one more week within this range, then it can really, really break out. Because inside week, just after the earnings, because stock moves in a very big range.
Mhm.
So it doesn't give a clear picture in some
But
cases.
when PayPal moves, it moves a lot.
Yes. That's
Which
why I'm
is
saying I wanted to enter in Square. I did, but I got cold feet when it went to 162, 163. I thought 164. I thought, let me just cut it. The moment I cut it, that was the day low.
oh man, I so today I played my plan perfectly, or at least I somewhat perfectly. I was short shop all the way down to like 129, 290, I think
Uh-huh.
roughly, and immediately I sold it, and then immediately that went up, right? And my plan was I bought calls at 1300, and I was like, okay, I'll wait for it to hit that first EMA, and then I was gonna sell.
Awesome.
It hit that first EMA, and then it just kept exploding. I'm like, oh my god, like I missed out on like I think $3,000 on my calls
I missed
on
a
that one
lot
call.
on AMD. Like AMD next time, like when it came to 135, I even said to somebody in the group that yes, it's a good stock to enter once again. But I had at that time Facebook and Google. I let it go, and now I'm regretting.
So
Because
what do you like? I'm actually confused as to what I should have done because I figured in my head I thought okay that first EMA would have been a point of resistance for it, right? And it actually hit that resistance and then fell again, right?
but
And
next
before,
time it blew past it, right?
yeah, it blew past it the next time. Yeah,
Yes. So it should have become a support. And if you really wanted, you could have entered again at that time.
yeah. No, my entry, I ended up, I ended up entering like after do you see this trend line here?
Uh-huh.
As soon as it broke this trend line, I was like, okay, I'm entering, and then I entered it again.
Mhm.
But like I missed, like it hit this over here, and then I sold it, and then I think after like over like maybe around here is when I entered, because it moved so quickly. Like I didn't have it, I don't, my entry wasn't like great.
Right.
Yeah, but the way it moved like in a
Kaboom.
heartbeat. So I guess
Yep.
I'm wondering what I did wrong in that sense.
See, you did not let it close above 12 EM at all.
Right.
If you let it close above, then 12 EMA would have become your stop loss. You got uh, like a fear of losing profit. So as
Yeah.
soon as it got rejected, you thought, oh, next time it comes here, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I have been doing that in the past, but now, because I've reduced my number of lots, I have that potential to hold it now. So if you have only one lot, you will let it hold above 12 EMA, and I'm telling you that. If you have 3 or 4 lots, you will not do that. You can
Okay.
make much more money with one single lot than you can make with 2 or 3 lots.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Because
I mean,
just
okay. I need to obviously I need to adjust my strategy because it hurts to lose as much as today was a good day, obviously, but you know,
we should
2000.
squeeze as much as we could.
Yeah. 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 I mean, obviously I'm very happy about today, and so obviously I shouldn't be counting out on missed trades like this, but you know, it still stings a little bit. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to ask you about PayPal, and I like payments at the moment. It looks like they're ready to run now. So
Yes.
I just want to see what my chart looked like and kind of compare to what you were seeing. Anyways, thanks so much. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
No worries, man. Okay, then yes, Mr. Chadda. You are unmute. You can. He's not there. Hi, Nitesh. Oh,
Yeah, Paji. Sorry, I was trying to unmute.
no
Another
problem.
congratulations for today.
Thank you, man.
Finally, the hard work is paying off.
Yep.
That's good. That's good. So, oh, for much more green days like this. I joined a bit late. Did you cover Moderna by any chance?
Moderna, as I said, 281, just sell it. Sell it with
Yeah,
all
I
your
bought
strength.
the puts 200 puts for January for in the $2 I bought. The only thing is I saw that it just closed above the 12 EMA, and
Yeah.
on my Fibonacci is my extension. I made it recently. It's looks like it's above. It closed above 23.8 yesterday, and the 38.2 is all the way like at 293. Yeah, 296.84.
See, you have two stop losses if you want to do. First one is 288. Second thing you need to see is it's making a bullish pennant. So if it has to break out, it needs to break 292. That's your ultimate stop loss. If it fails here, it will die down.
Okay.
So it's like it has reached a stage where it has to make or break. 288 to 290, 293 area is extremely good resistance. Extremely good. And if you see, even last time it went up, when we were discussing this at like 400 something, it used to go up, but it used to come back really, really strongly. The trend is still negative. The 12 EMA is still lower, 34 EMA is higher. Anytime it tries to go up, it gets rejected. Even if it goes
today
up.
Also, today also exactly at that resistance level 288.89 only. That's when it fell from there. And I think that's when I entered, and it fell a little from there. So okay.
So just keep this number 292, 93 in your stop loss.
Okay. Okay. Thanks now.
No problems.
All right. Thank you.
Vijay, use 10-minute EMA cloud variable still when you so. I do not do what he does. He is expert in his way of doing it. I do not do that. I do my simple strategy and it works for me. Vijay. Hi, Nitesh.
Hi, Paji. Yeah, as I was saying yesterday, I have a small account and I never dared to touch this large cap Amazon and Tesla calls. But today I was very confident on Amazon. So I entered around 34.74 and I was very confident when it was making a pennant on the 15 minutes. So I took at that time. And yeah, I took the 3,500 call and it ran like 300%. And I was like, I wanted to save my account, and around it went up like 200% and I made it a spread.
That's excellent thing you did. But with this momentum in Amazon, you should have not done that.
Yeah, I know. But I have a tiny account, so I just wanted to save it
That's
for
all
the
right.
next time.
Any
And
gain is gain.
yeah, gain is gain. So I pulled back my capital and I still I am like $1,000 up on that.
That's excellent.
And the Google one I took as a Lotto, the 300C, and that's also 100% up, and I still left it as it is.
See, one thing which I have learned with Lotos is that they do not work 99% of the time. They will work 1% of the time, and it's like a lottery, and that's why it's called Lotto.
Yeah.
But if you're putting more than 500 in a Lotto trade, better to buy a single lot of next week. That will give you much more return than that.
Right. But when I entered Google 3000 C calls, it was like $180. So I entered just one contract.
Okay, that's good. But at least it worked out well for you. I'm happy for that.
Yeah. It worked out really well. Yeah. Thanks for all you're doing.
No worries. Daniel, you have a question. Do you usually buy lower strike rate or average down position? First, I never ever average. I buy a 2 weeks out, maybe 1 week out for target one or anything near my entry area in the money. If I see the implied volatility is higher, I do not go for out of the money options. I try to buy in the money options. And when it comes down to new support entry for the calls, I do not have multiple supports. I only have one stop loss, which is my support. If it breaks, I'm out. If that clarifies. So that's it. Rajesh. Yes, Rajan.
Yeah, I think I asked you, Navalbhai, before also one question. I'm asking you again to get clarity. Okay, so if we have a call, okay, if that like Google, I have a call, okay, it is reached whatever the call we have. So I have like Thursday and Friday, right? How do you play when you have such kind of thing? I'm always losing here to do how to do on this one. Like I have like right now, what is this one called?
Give me an example.
Oh yeah, 1 minute. Sorry, I lost.
Guys, do you have anything else? Because I'm going to close in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I have a 2920 call this week on Google.
Okay.
So I have right. Okay, so how do you like to play when it is like this? 2920.
2920. What price did you buy that?
I bought it around 10.
Now it is trading at maybe 23, 28. Right?
Not that one. GOOG, not L.
Okay. So it's trading at 38. You buy at 10.
Yeah.
So what are you waiting for? You can let it run, or you can make a spread maybe by selling 29.50, which is the current price around. That will reduce the cost because it will be $21. So you will get $2,100 back in your account, which is 100% of your investment, and you're still in the trade. If it goes higher, that spread which you have of $30 will become 30. If it goes lower, you will eat from 29.50, and that's $21. And if it closes around 29.47, you will have $50 in return.
So what is happening means whenever I have like this, okay, it's sometimes, okay, I'm panicking and I'm closing around 2960 or something like that. And this one is running. So, and then I lose on the trade when I try to enter.
It's not losing. You are already 400%. It's a greed. If you're making 400% on a trade, you should not like.
I should not buy again, you mean to say?
No, you should sell that and buy a cheaper one from the profit you made. Okay. Once you are like at 29.20, right? Okay. You are getting 400%. Sell this at 4,000. Buy something at around 1,000 again.
Okay.
Keep your 3,000 away. Okay.
So sell it and again buy with another one, another lot.
Buy another one which is cheaper.
Okay, maybe 2960 or something like that. That's what you're saying.
Yes, in that range.
Okay, got it.
Amit, I've been riding an HT for long-term options. HD has given an ample return in last 1 year or so, but with interest rates getting higher, I have serious doubts that HT and low will give you that kind of return anymore. So better to make spreads in case market crashes, you will not lose much. If it goes higher, you will still make money, even on the long-term options. Okay, then we had a couple of tickers, Disney, FSLR, and PLTR. So let's go to Disney. Disney, again, like it needs to break out. It needs to break out. It needs to have a close above 154 to give me any positive momentum. Right now, it's struggling. Disney is literally struggling. So I will not even touch it unless it breaks 154. If it breaks 154, yes, I will come into the picture, but not as of now. FSLR is making lower lows, but it's dodgy, and it's from 123 all the way down here. Tested this 93.36 for third time in a row, managed to close roughly flat because of the California news. Now, if it bounces here, it has a target of 99. So it has to have a stop loss of 94 right there. 93, 96 is stop loss. Thank you, Jess. I need to sleep. I have to get up at like 5:30 every day. Then last is PLTR. PLTR is a dead stock for me. I have lost more than enough on this. It needs to have some close about 21 for me to even think to even jump into Palantir. So I'm not even touching. Technically, it's right at the support level, so it should bounce from here. How much it can bounce? It can bounce in 1940 to 20. And then if it holds that 20 area, it can go to 21. CFLT. It's a negative trend, making an inside day. If it breaks above 65 tomorrow, it can go towards 68. If it fails here, it can go down much lower. It can go down much lower until like 54, 55 area. It needs to break above 65. Futures are running really good. All right, guys, I'm pretty much done. Thank you for being with me. If you like my work, please share your comments and like the video. That's the very first time I'm asking for it, because Ajit is mentioning it all the time. If you like my work, like it and subscribe my channel and share to your friends if you get benefit from it. I'm not charging for anything. I love doing it. It's my passion, so I'm spending my time doing that. All right. Good night. Have a great day tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow then. Bye-bye.